video, we'll be teaching you how to 3 scratch tips on how to make your projects from noob to pro. So most people, when they get into Scratch, they will be confused on what to do. Like, they'll have an idea in their head, but they will not know what to use to fulfill it. So in today's video, I'm just going to try and break down simple steps to learn it, and in the end, I'm going to show you. So the first thing you need to know is how all these blocks work, all these motion, look, sound, events. Before we learn how they work, first, most people ask, what is motion? Motion, it is anything concerning movement in Scratch. Anything that concerns move 10 steps, turn 50 degrees, walk backwards, anything concerning movement, that is motion. And then looks, this is just to change the appearance of your sprites. If you come back to motion now, I can say now, if I want to make like a game where you have to move 10 steps, more people will just bring out move 10 steps. They will not do any other thing else. They will tap on it, it wouldn't work. So if you now want to change that, you go to your events, when green flag click, then play, it moves 10 steps. But most people wouldn't understand that concept. So if you now want to teach them, the best way to teach them is to explain to you all these buttons, what they do and how they work. So now the next step, as you are saying, is to teach you how these looks work. Looks is just the appearance of your character. If you want it to be big, small, say hello, don't do anything, stand there, switch the costume, etc. As you can see, immediately I scroll down, I can see change size by 10. It's in the name. It will change the sprite size by 10. So after that, you can put that back inside because you don't need that. You can even change the backdrop. So one thing about looks is that it doesn't just work on the character alone. It can also change the backdrop. So after looks, we now have the sound. Sound is in the name. It just concerns anything sound, including the set pitch volume, the change the volume, etc. If let's say I wanted to make a game with a sound, I can click on that and it works. Okay, now after we're done with sound, the next place to go is events. Events is just to start something up, like how something will start. Like the first thing you see in event is when green flag clicked. It's already giving you an idea that when you click this green flag click, so what did you do? What did you do is actually a question in a way. So if you now put when green flag clicked and put a different code, that's why it will now work, because it's just teaching you everything concerning the event. There are more events to, in case you want to experiment with them. Now we have the control. Control just controls the movement. Like I said before, movement, it is to make your character move, but in Scratch it wouldn't just like specify how many times you should move. So that's where the control tab comes in. It is not to control the movement, like how many times you should move, if you should wait 1 second before it does another thing, if it does something, what should you do next, if it will stop all the code at a specific time, if you create a clone, and etc. So that is now it about control. Then operators. When you open it, it looks confusing, like what is this app, what does this tab do? So what operators does is anything concerning calculations. Like if you want to create a mass game, you use a lot of operators, because what it does is just to create a mass game. Like for example, if I want to create something, like I can be saying, they'll be asking me questions through the text by like 5 plus 2. They now give me options. I can now click on it. It will not tell me if I'm correct or wrong. So that's what operations is now used for. Then we have variables. Variables is just to set scores and numbers to make your this thing work. Like let's say if I want to make like a ping pong game, for example, and whenever I touch the ball, it would create like a score board up, and it will be counting it whenever I touch the ball by how many scores you put. And then the final one we have is my block. This is just to make any block you want, of your choice, and if it works or not. So now that we finished that, so the trick is, once you open Scratch, you just experiment with it. Since you know the meaning now, you can experiment with it, or if you have any idea, you can try it out. And then that'll be all for today. If you like the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.